All right, everybody, thanks for coming in back today. This time we're going to look at our fifth progression in the 4-out 1-in offense, an on-the-ball screen. Okay, so this is another option that players can do after they have passed the ball. Now, we don't want just random people coming up sitting on-the-ball screens, except for maybe our big down low. But everyone else should stay away from doing this, except for the passer after he makes a pass. Okay? So, just like before, whenever you're setting a screen, remember you want to set it on a defender's back hip. All right? This will keep the defender from undercutting the screen. And if our screener puts it in the right spot, and the person utilizing the screen goes shoulder to shoulder with them, there should be nowhere for the defender to go. Okay? We'll take a look at the rotations here on each kind of on-ball screen that we'll have. So here we have the ball up top, as usual. So we want to start offense with the ball up top. Again, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are interchangeable parts here. So we have the 4 up top of the ball this time. All right, let's go slot to slot right now on the ball screen. Okay? So let's say 4 has the ball, and he's going to pass it over to 3. As soon as that happens, obviously our 5 should shift over. All right? The 4 is going to come over here and set a screen on 3's defender. And 3 is going to use that and dribble around here. As 3 is dribbling around here, 5 should see that the ball is coming back and move back over to the other block. Why? Because his defender is probably going to step up on 3. We want that open lane down there. As that's happening, both 1 and 2, or both guys who are on the wings, should go to the corners here. This way we have 3 good looks for the ball carrier in the lane. Okay, if he doesn't have a good open shot, he could try to dump down the 5 or hit either corner for an open 3. All right, so let's reset now. We're going to go slot to wing here. So let's say 4 has the ball again. He's going to pass over to the wing here to 1's hands. And he's going to come over here and set a screen on 1's guy. All right, the defender's probably going to follow him over here. So 1's going to dribble down the lane. Okay. 4, you then should cut to the corner here. 2 should cut to the corner here. And then 5 should read where 1 is going. If 1 is coming right down the lane right here, then 5 should kind of stay in his general area there. But if 1 starts crossing over to the other side of the lane, then 5 should jump over to this block to give that open look on the other side if 5's defender steps up, which he most likely will. All right, the guy up top here, you just stay put. You can be our safety. If 1 gets stopped in the middle of the lane, he can turn and hopefully get a pass right back out to you so we can set up our offense once again. So that was the slot to wing. What about the wing to slot? Okay, so now 1 has the ball in the wing over there. He's going to pass it to our 4 in the slot in the top of the key, and then he's going to come around and set a screen on 4's defender. All right, so 4 reading that is going to drive baseline here. All right, as 4 drives baseline, these 2 offenders over here should kind of just slide down a little bit to give them options there. And again, 5 is going to read that pass, read his defender. He might stay on the block, or he might pop up to the middle of the lane here, depending on the defender. And then 1, you're going to pop out and be our safety net in case 4 gets stopped with the ball. Okay, so again, that is yet another option for us to work with after we've passed the ball away. Our on-the-ball screen. Okay, this is one that we really don't want to use that much, especially out in the perimeter, because the defense can usually just switch this and they'll be okay. All right, so this is not one we want to use as often as the other options that we have. The only time we really want to use this is if we can see, for example, if we have a big size difference here in 1 and 4, and we can see their defenders have a big size difference, and we want them to switch, that would be a good time to use the on-the-ball screen. So we can try to get a switch and try to create a mismatch, either one of our taller players on one of their shorter players, or one of our quicker players on one of their slower players. Okay? So again, this is our 5th progression, on-ball screens. We have 1 progression left that we have not talked about yet, and that's going to be called a dribble at, and we'll talk about what to do next time when we take a look at the dribble at progression. Thanks again for tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.